Are we in the Matrix? No. Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves.
The amazing and horrifying untold story of one of the most beloved actors in Hollywood.
What do you think happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?
I know that the ones who love us will miss us.
This man was born into a nightmare family on September 2nd, 1964 in Beirut. His life is destined to be an odyssey marked by turbulence and triumph. His father, of Hawaiian Chinese descent, who made a living as a drug dealer, abandoned the family when he was just 3 years old, leaving a void that would long echo through the boy's life. This left his mother with no choice but to work as a stripper to support her family. The family's path was nomadic, moving from city to city, continent to continent, Beirut to Sydney, New York to Toronto. Each move a new chapter, a new struggle. During this time, he has several fathers and often has to change schools. His path was never smooth. On top of everything, he battled dyslexia, making schooling a challenge. Yet it was in these early struggles that he began to cultivate resilience, a trait that would define much of his life. They ended up hanging around for a bit longer in Toronto, where he actually grew up. He finds salvation in the hockey rink as he dreams of competing for Canada. Before long, his great skills earned him the nickname The Wall. Unfortunately, a severe injury killed this dream of his, and he turned to acting. After also dropping out of high school in Toronto, he attended a private school that allowed him to gain an education while working as an actor. He later dropped out and never received his high school diploma. His first film role was in the hockey film Young Blood, which was filmed in Canada. After the release of films, he left for Los Angeles. In the early 90s, he emerged from his teenage film phase, starring in big-budget action movies like Critical Point and the well-received My Private Idaho. His rise in Hollywood was swift, yet it belied the personal tribulations he faced away from the camera's gaze. His early life was marked by profound grief and loss. In 1991, his sister Kim was diagnosed with leukemia. As a good brother, he was the one who had to take care of her in her 10-year battle. Finally, she went into remission, but there was a new challenge in store for him. His sister's sickness was a harbinger of more heartache to come. In 1993, the actor grappled with the tragic loss of his closest friend, the actor and musician River Phoenix.
River Phoenix.
Brother of the famous Joaquin Phoenix, who died of overdose at the age of 23. A year later came his big break in cinema. Together with Sandra Bullock, he starred in the action film Speed, which became an international hit, and both became big stars. Interestingly, he was offered $16 million to star in a second part, but he turned it down and instead chose to play the lead role in the stage production of Hamlet. In 1997, he climbed even higher in his career by partnering with the great Al Pacino in the cult film Devil's Advocate. The actor cut his own fee so that the producers could take Pacino as well. The big hit in his career was when he first played the role of Neo in the cult saga The Matrix. But even on the set, bad luck crossed his path again. On the very first day of filming, he broke his leg, and his co-star, Carrie-Anne Moss, got a knee brace. Over the next few months, the film's executive producer was shot. The assistant director burned in an elevator, and the computer effects expert died of a heart attack. After all the trouble to the team, they still managed to make the film, and he became the highest paid star in Hollywood at the time. The Matrix wins wins the hearts of fans from all over the world in all age groups. The film won 4 Oscars and brought the actor over $200 million. But the money and fame couldn't change his huge heart. The first thing he did after earning all that money was donating 70% to hospitals that treat leukemia. That is the untold story of Keanu Reeves. Yes, he was and still is one of the most famous and beloved actors in Hollywood. But in spite of the growing fame and the love of the masses, life had another hard challenge for him. In 1998, he met and instantly fell in love with Jennifer Syme, an assistant to director David Lynch. After meeting her at a party for his band, Dogstar, the couple got married, and soon they expected the biggest happiness for someone in love, their first child. It was a baby girl, and they even had planned a name for her, Ava. But in a cruel twist of fate, Keanu's world was shattered once more. On December 24th, 1999, Syme gave birth to a stillborn baby 8 months into her pregnancy. After this heartbreaking tragedy, the couple parted ways, but eventually found their way back to each other. However, in a devastating turn of events, Syme's life was cut short in an automobile accident on April 2nd, 2001 in Los Angeles, when her vehicle struck 3 parked cars on Cahuenga Boulevard. How does one manage to get over such a thing? All you can do is hope that over time the grief will transform and you won't just feel the pain and confusion of the loss, he says in an interview. In the face of relentless adversity, Keanu's spirit remained unbroken. Channeling his grief into compassion, he became a silent benefactor, contributing to cancer research and children's hospitals, never seeking recognition for his philanthropy. Keanu Reeves has shared many inspirational messages throughout his life. In one interview, he said, "Grief changes shape, but it never ends." Despite the challenges, Keanu encourages us not to give up. In his own words, whatever happens in our lives, life continues. We shouldn't give up. In the face of adversity, Keanu Reeves teaches us that life's challenges are just stepping stones to success. His journey is a testament to the power of resilience, determination, and kindness. As he once said, every struggle in your life has shaped you into the person you are today. Be thankful for the hard times. They can only make you stronger. This is the story of Keanu Reeves, a beacon of hope in a world often overshadowed by sorrow. Whatever happens in life, the important thing is to keep going. Embrace the challenges, learn from them, and let the journey shape you into the person you are meant to become. Life is a journey, not a destination, and each moment, no matter how difficult, is an opportunity for growth and transformation.
Oh, no, because if you're a lover, you got to be a fighter.
How so?
Because if you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you have? No, I'm kidding.